It may look like I'm wearing lipstick because my lips are very colourful. I'm not. It's because I lick my lips a lot of the time when it comes to autumn or winter. I put this cream on to make sure I stop it, and it is so nice. Hello, I'm Styleboy and welcome to my world, woo. In today's video, we are doing something a tad bit different because me and Kendall, who is ExoticBliss on YouTube and Kendall Bliss on Instagram. So Kendall, if you're watching this, hey. You are the bae. You are the ultimate YouTube friend, like yes. We have been talking on Instagram a lot of the time and she hit me up with this idea basically, which is why you got into fashion or how I developed a love for it. And I was like, damn, that is a good idea. And I was literally looking through my channel and I have done nothing on that. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you why I love it, and I'm gonna tell you everything from like why I love it, to the designers I love, to the high street brands I love, to my favorite fashion trends and all of this stuff. So if you wanna watch this video, let's begin. So yay! And that was a banging click that there. Bang, bang, click. The first question, which I think most of you want to know, is why I got into fashion. As a little kid, now I think most people say this as little kids, but I used to dress up all the time. I'm not kidding you, I would dress up in everything and anything, but most of the time was in female clothing. I used to dress up in my mom's shoes. I used to wear into TK Maxx, and as a little kid try on my shoes with my sister. I literally remember this so vividly. I remember in the Science Museum, I dressed up as a dog because there was a dog costume. I love dressing up in like fairy costumes, princesses costumes, and generally all of that stuff. But when I was growing up, I became very fascinated by princesses and fairies and pink and mermaids and unicorns. Yes, I am still pretty much obsessed with that stuff. Yes, I'm basically a 5-year-old. What can I say? So I used to grow up into that, but at the same time I watched a lot of like not adult but like kind of teen or adult-y films because it was on E4, and if anyone watched E4 as a kid, high five me. Just because obviously I have an older sister who's 2 years older, so she used to start watching things on there. And we would watch films on E4 all the time, like Clueless and The Devil Wears Prada. And The Devil Wears Prada made me become a fashion designer in the 3, which is about 7 to 8 years old. The Devil Wears Prada is one of my favorite films. I watched it and I was like, oh my god, I want to become a fashion designer. And watching Clueless and the way they dressed made me become so inspired. I remember watching this at such a young age, and always in the movies, like, you know, when they have that like magical transformation scene where they came out in like a beautiful dress. That was my favorite scenes of like every single thing. And then as I grew up in year 6 to be exact, like between year 5 and 6, I became so interested in fashion. Like I became so interested in what people wore, what the trends were. Every single designer, I used to like, my family used to get me books to read and I used to like read them so much. Like vintage style, about famous designers, magazines I used to collect all the time, and then I became so interested in it. I literally would go, and I still did this when I was on holiday, I would literally open up a page of a magazine and it would be a bunch of clothes there, and I'd be like, I would style that, like maybe that with like a blouse or like a t-shirt with a blazer. As I just became so interested, and that's how literally I love like this way that people style things and how people present themselves, and how it represents your identity is so crucial. And another reason why I got interested into it is because it is my way of expressing myself in the freest way possible. I love it. I love that in fashion I can just be who I am purely and I won't get judged. It's my way of my identity and expressing it, and I love because of fashion I can be who I want to be purely. Like that is a really good another way, but I just think with fashion it was just amazing. Like, it was a way of expressing how I would dress as a girl, or how I would want women to dress. If I had like a designer like my muse and all of that, like I literally, like, clothing was so important in my life. Everywhere around the world is revolved with clothing. Like, sometimes go out, like literally on holiday, I would go out and I would literally look at everything and be like, oh my god, that's the inspiration for that. I could design something like that. I could watch a film and be like, I'm designing it based off the mood or based off the moral of that. It just made me express myself a lot more, and that's what fashion has done, and I just love it so much. It is my own freedom of expression in that kind of element, and I really like it. No, that's why I love fashion so much. Now you're probably wondering, Steph, if you're saying this, so what is your style? 2 very different styles. So for men, or the way I dress as a male, I dress very kind of like classic, but with modern twists, and I love experimenting with different trends. Kind of like bright, colorful, different for every day. Like male out there in our school is so different to the way I dress. I don't know, it's fun. I like experimenting colors and all that. Women, it's girly and feminine. I love it. Pastels, florals, skirts, dresses. If you've seen any of my outfit ideas, which will be linked up up there. You know that my style is super duper girly, and I try to involve current trends in there just to make it a bit more different, but you know that my style is hyper girly, hyper feminine, and hyper colourful and fun, and that's me as a person. I am really colourful and I love expressing myself, and that's what I do. I just do it. So my style for women reflects that so much. I will work so hard on projects to make sure that the garment is perfection. Oh, I love it so much. I can literally go on for days talking about fashion. I'm gonna talk about my favorite designers and designer brands from like the big designer companies. One of them is Christopher Bailey, who is in charge of Burberry. His work is amazing. I literally swear to you, he has redesigned Burberry completely from being a classic brand into this magnificent, beautiful brand where like it's so trendy, everyone wants to shop. He's done it each season a different mood, and it's just so amazing to watch. So I love Christopher Bailey for that. My second one is Erdem. Erdem's clothing is beautiful. It's so pretty and feminine and classic, but yeah, modern at the same time with little touches, and I just love it. You can tell what kind of style I'm having now. Another one is Miu Miu and Prada. Like literally, Lucia Prada is a boss. Clothing for Miu Miu is especially so quirky and different and yet girly and youthful and fun. I love it. Like, oh my god, it's so adorable. So many others, like the head designer Dior now. Her clothing is slaying it. It's so feminine yet wearable and strong. Saab is amazing. Our Saab's gowns are literally perfection. They are like the kind of gowns you see on Tumblr when they do the detail outfit like kind of things on the catwalks. It's literally stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, yes. Vivietta is got amazing stuff as well. Kind of similar. It's almost like a hybrid between Gucci's New Mood and Miu Miu. If they had a baby, this brand would literally be it. And so beautiful. The clothing is magnificent. It's fun and it's different, and I love that because currently in the world, in my opinion, everything's becoming very sports orientated. But for me, with who I am as a person, I love kind of really girly and feminine things. I don't know why, I just do. Another designer that I do really like as well is Modigata, because it's like hyper girly to the extreme. And some of my favorite high street brands are Topshop. Now, I don't like Topshop's prices personally because they're a bit too expensive, and sometimes the quality of Topshop is just a bit like, But Topshop's clothing is so beautiful though. Like their dresses are magnificent, their shoes. They have such a wide diversity of styles on there for women, and I adore it so much. The dresses are so beautiful. Like their coats are literally look online at Topshop and I'm pretty sure you'll want like 95% of it. Because another brands I really like their clothing is New Look. I really love their clothing as a general because you go into their store and it's so pretty, like so girly, and it's not girly, but it just has very feminine pieces out there, and it's wearable, but like so many of the pieces are still catered to my style, and I love that. There's so many wide headbands out there, and usually companies don't sell them anymore, but they still do, and I love them for that. Got so many unique hair accessories, they got so many unique everything, and I love New Look so much. And I've always had a soft place in my heart because as we were younger, like my sisters used to shop at New Look and I loved it ever since. So there's a little place in my heart at New Look. Another brand that I really like their clothing, Zara. Now I like Zara's clothing as a full stop because the quality of Zara's clothing is amazing, and the pricing, again, it's not like it's a mid, like it could be better but it could be worse, that kind of gist. But I do fit into children's clothing, which is really weird because I'm a giant. I fit into a 13 and 14 jumper. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like an oversized fit, but it ended up fitting me fine. And men clothing I adore because it's so different, because I go in and I will find something that I would never find at anywhere else. No Topman, no River Island, no anywhere else. Like I will just go in and I will see something that's different and I'm just like, damn, that is nice. They have so many different clothing for men, and I would say it's a great place to start if you want unique clothing for men. Totally go there. And that's why I like ASOS as well in that kind of element, because they both have really unique clothing for men if you look. Although ASOS is like a trek, because once you start you have to go searching and searching and searching, and it becomes like an hour-long mission just to find something. But they both have really unique clothing for men, and I just adore that in elements because I think it's so hard to find cheap, affordable clothing that's different. Because everywhere they sell the same kind of clothing, because the generic man, like they don't, like, I think the difference between like high street clothing for women and high street clothing for men is that high street clothing for women, they will do stuff that's like constantly trendy and out there. They will try to beat each other, and it will still have that kind of like whole target audience kind of gist, because Oasis, you will find stuff that's completely different in Oasis compared to River Island, compared to New Look, compared to Pull and Bear. They will all have so many different clothing styles, but compared to men, they will all kind of cater to the same, because they know that they've got like the generic man. That's why I always find it so hard. So I'd probably say Zara and ASOS are great places to shop if you do want clothing that's a bit out there and different. Like Pull and Bear clothing for women, it's amazing, and their t-shirts quality is the bomb. Another brand for women is Oasis. I love Oasis's clothing for women. It is beautiful. Like their clothing is so magnificent, so different. If you want girly clothing, like to the purest girly, though some of it can border a bit old women, like I'm not gonna deny it can. If you want girly clothing, go to them, because they have beautiful printed dresses and beautiful printed skirts and just so much girly clothing. It makes me so happy. Now, style icons, because I mean we're talking already, so we might as well just continue. Style icons are a bit hard for my style, because again I have a very girly style, but our styles of like bloggers and things on Instagram that I just adore. Haute couture style is amazing. Like go and check her out, it's so pretty. Z Roddy, it's got amazing style. What Olivia did is so style is bomb. As Encounter style or denim is, oh my god, it's beautiful. I love it so much, her style. Denim style is absolutely magnificent, so different and diverse, and she got her own clothing store called Eggy, and the clothes are beautiful from it, so go and check that out. Kim Tai style is like amazing. I love that she embraces her curves because she rocks it so well. Kim Tai is such a beautiful human, and I love her so much. Her style perfectly represents her personality. Like I also love that it can be so diverse. It goes from like super duper girly, almost bordering preppy a little bit, like super casual, sexy, and almost a bit sporty. I'm like, my favorite fashion decades are the 1960s in fashion, odd mini skirts, and also the boys, because it was like Teddy Boy, and 1950s is another favorite of mine. The 80s. 80s is my overall decade aesthetic. Like literally, me and Annie, so many times we will just talk about the 80s and how much we love like the style and the aesthetic. 80s was like the prime of our aesthetics, if we were like ever born in there, because it was super colorful, super joyous, super happy, just super, yeah. If you want more fashion videos like this, well, I would just literally talk to you straight about different brands, about like high street outfits, anything to do with like fashion. If you really want talking videos like that, comment them down below. Also comment if you want any like fashion videos, like specifically like the process of making a garment, or like the process of doing a mood board, or the process of designing. Like really want like anything on that, comment them down below, because I would be really interested into seeing how I could film that and all of that. Also, another thing, do you think I should film like a monthly mood board where I literally would just like tell you what's on my mood board? If you wanted me to show you like what's on like on my monthly mood board and that kind of gist, comment down below. I have so many good video ideas now. I hope you enjoyed this video. The 2 questions today are, fine, what is your passion? That's a really good question. I've never actually asked that. What is your passion and how you got interested into it? And your second question is, do you want to see more fashion specific videos from me and any talking ones? If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share. You know what to do. And I shall see you guys very, very soon. Cheers! Adios! Goodbye. Hold up.